right, redneck. Welcome to band world. Big up Liquid Richard. Perma-ban his bitch ass. Seriously, fuck you. If you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not,
I'm just going to get ready for you for 24 hours.
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. Alright, ban everybody.
The recent developments? Alright, I'm going to do it right now. I quit the Lolcow Podcast because I had concerns that weren't being met. When I started Lolcow Podcast, I didn't want trolling to start back up and get into my life. And Keem has this policy that all comments are good comments regardless of what they say. And every time I reached out to Keem, he would just blow it off. Like he goes and disregard my concerns. And it got to the point where it was affecting my mental health and other things in my life. And I basically asked, I basically put an ultimatum out there where it's like, we either start doing this or I'm going to step out. And then it got ignored for probably a day and a half. And I feel like I'm owed about $1,350. I feel like they owe me that based on everything I've done. But to this point, I've not made any money yet. So we're 3 months in and everything is pointing to another live stream where it's just beat on Wings and Boogie. And I feel like we should be past that now, right? If all the content we have is being dogpiled on every week, I don't want to be a part of that. So I said I quit. I left all the groups. I retweeted all the tweets, deleted all the tweets I made, and here we are. And that's where we stand right now. If they want me back, a couple concessions had to be made. If they don't want me back, they can always fill my spot. Either way, it was a pleasure working with them. I got nothing bad to say about anybody with Lolcow. Other than that, we didn't agree on how certain things should be handled. But I'd much rather have my life simpler without a bunch of heartache. Apologize to Keemstar for what? Giving him free labor? Well, if you want to blame the downfall of the Lolcow Podcast, blame the troll channels. They did everything in their power to disrupt it. I quit because I'm not making any money. If I was making money, I would have took the punishment. But I've sat there 3 months not making money. And as soon as we got a sponsor that was going to pay us good money, trolls swatted them and did everything in their power. Review bombed them, swatted them, called on the local office threatening them. We ended up giving the money back just to keep a good relationship. Again, it's got nothing to do with facing the truth. All the stuff you're trying to tell me is me facing the truth is something I've already faced for the last 8 years. And at this point, the punishment doesn't fit the crime, right? I've already apologized for it. I've apologized in a public forum, the New York Times. I've apologized for it on public TV, magazines, Twitch, YouTube, and podcasts. If you haven't seen one of my apologies yet, that's on you. That's not on me. I regret doing it. It was a dumb thing to say. I was young, dumb, and didn't think about what I was saying at the time. I don't agree with the things I said in the past. And if you haven't seen an apology yet, here, let me apologize for you now. I apologize for saying stupid things. But I can't undo that. And I do not feel as that the punishment should be continually and everlasting for simple words. I'm an easygoing guy. I'm a married guy. All I do is sit in my own little corner of the internet and play Call of Duty. And that's it. I'm not diabetic. I literally have blood work right here. Right here's my blood work. Not diabetic, not even pre-diabetic. See, the problem is Keemstar wanted the old Wings of Redemption on the podcast, and like I tried to bring him back, but like, one, I don't like that person. I don't like being that person, and it's mentally draining to be that person for hours on end. Russ, that's completely up to you. I still need to cancel mine.
You won't let me really talk to Chad, or you just want me to say hi?
Oh, you put your skirt on?
It's the easiest thing, and Lord, it's hot.
Yeah, it's
Hi,
hotter in
I'm
here.
alive. This is my husband, whom I love dearly.
Look how skinny she's gotten.
I'm not.
You are.
That's the sad thing. Like, I haven't budged.
Yeah, you have gotten weight. See, you look at it only as the scale. You're not looking at it as you're walking, you're losing fat cells. Like, you care about the weight number. You shouldn't care about the number. You should care about how you feel and how your clothes fit you. You have dropped fat cells and gained muscle.
Well, I'm also trying to drop fat cells now, apparently, since I'm sweating.
Because, like, what you don't understand is, like, you're eating 60 plus grams of protein a day. You're walking. You're going to be building muscle. Muscle is going to split and cause you to gain weight. But at the same time, you're going to be losing fat cells.
By the way, I'm also cooking vegetable beef soup.
Cool. What is this supposed to say? 2 hours ago, Keem ruined the podcast by trying to turn it into the Keemstar show. This is a Reddit post. So I'm reading verbatim. This is not my words. There are quotations with this. This is my opinion, but Boogie and Tommy C all had chemistry made for the show interesting, and the hilarity was the little moments that Lolcow's live brag. Examples when Boogie revealed that he had cancer on the second episode. The stream was initially good, but then turned into this fake drama BS of random losers roasting Wings and Boogie. We could have had an episode where detractors as guests. Lolcow instead, all the interested people got pushed into the streams for 5 minutes. That's how you exhaust storylines. There's also coordinated drama that came sidelining Tommy from the show. Overall, the show had potential, but fucked itself in execution. The podcast can still work. And I'd still be open to do the podcast part of it and just sit off the live streams. Because I like working with Boogie and Tommy, and I like working with Keemstar, but like, I don't want to be a part of that let's dogpile every week in and week out. Like, I know that brings 3,000 viewers and that brings donation money in. But man, that's exhausting and it fucks with your mental health. And like, I'm not about that life. And it's like the last live show. Like, I felt like I was trying my best to try to keep it entertaining, and Keemstar was pissed off the whole time because we didn't really have anything to be entertaining. And so we went straight to like the bottom of the fucking barrel and just got insulted for 2 hours. And then he just leaves without saying anything. No exit to the show, no send off, no like, and it's like, okay, that sucks. Because I'm going to be on the next episode coming out Sunday. But like I said, like, there's got to be concessions. Like, what's happening right now, it's not good long term. Like, and I'm not going to let it get to the point where it's like, okay, this is draining me. No. I constantly mad dog people. And I would be cool if people did it back to me, but people don't do it back to me. You know what people do? They just call me a pedophile and talk over me, right? They never get it back to me. Like, you can go back and do what Ethan Ralph. Every time I shot something back at Ethan Ralph, oh, I can't talk about that. I'm court ordered not to talk about that. Oh, I can't speak on this. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, no. I could be like, Ralph, What about the dude in Portugal that folded you like a lawn chair? What about that? Oh no, I don't remember that. I can't speak on that. That's what I got. And then he would go back to screaming at me like I'm this, like that noise. But I'm gonna call it right there, boys. I'm gonna go hang out with Kelly a little bit. I'll figure something out to do tomorrow. But I want to give a big shout out to Dogman. Thank you, dude, for like the $30 in donations. Appreciate the love. Thank you, Lucifer, for the 20. Thank you, Big Arm, for always coming through with the support. Thank you, Blackout, for donating $15 a day. Appreciate the love, dude. Thank you, The Noob, for the 10. Thank you, Quickness, for the 10. Thank you, Dan, for the 15. Thank you, Lone Survivor, for the 2. Thank you, Bojangles, for the, I'm going to call it $10. In like 4 different accounts. Thank you, Balderson, for the 5. Appreciate all the love, guys. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm out.